Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Welcome to episode 76 of the Blue Belt Level Up program for CMJ or Craftsmaster Journey. We are going to start off with a new Crapsy code today, a new table, and this will be for the month of April, so we're going to go for the entire month on this. It'll be a starting bankroll of $5,000. And if you are playing along in Crapsy, make sure that you enter in the code V8E7K7. So that's V in Victor, Victor 8, Echo 7, and K7. And we're going to start off today. I have not thrown the dice for the last 2 days, so this is going to be a very cold start to the day. But we're going to start off with a $15 pass line. And we're going to go with a $3 craps check. Good morning, Chris. Welcome to Level Up on a Monday morning. And I'm going to give just a few minutes for people to get started here with Crapsy and that. This week here, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on our landing zone. So we're going to continue, first of all, we're going to continue on the grip. So if the grip does not feel comfortable, we are going to be setting the dice down and regripping. But most importantly, this week, we're going to be working on that landing zone. So our goal is, and keep in mind that the yellow part square that's on the screen, there is an illusion on your side of things. I cannot see it on the table. But we're going to try to get the dice to land in that area somewhere, or approximately around that area. And that's going to be our landing zone, or at least our goal landing zone for the table. Now, that may adjust as we go throughout the week, depending on what the dice are doing. So let's get started with the Crapsy here, and hopefully people will join in as we continue. So we have a 5-4-5-4 hardware set. We are, by the way, at 3,600 throws for the Blue Belt level. So that's 3,600 documented throws. Our goal is to get up to 5,000. And then we're going to go on to the Purple Belt level, which is going to be a lot of extra things that we're going to be doing in the Purple Belt level. So I can't wait till we get to that level. So dice out, first roll for the day. And we have a 3-2-5. So we're going to start the day off with a point of 5. And I got to engage roll tracker there because it was not working. There we go. So that is all set now. Let's make sure that Crapsy is working. And that is all set as well. So I need to switch the betting program around that I was using last week just slightly, because what's happening is I'm getting to the point where I'm breaking even on my betting, but making money is actually a little bit slow. So a way of collecting money is actually a little slow going forward. So we're going to keep the same beginning betting scheme that we were using, but we're going to have to change somehow. And this, we're going to work on it this week also. We're going to have to kind of figure out how we can make money a little bit faster and collect that money a little bit faster. So we're going to go with $25 buy 4, buy 10, place 9, and we're going to go with $15 in odds on the pass line. So it's essentially $100 on the outside is what we're going with. And we're going to go all bets set on this. Good morning, Chiro. For those of you, and I know I announced this last week, for those of you who do not know, Chiro finally passed the 500 mark. And I know that he's going to have a video coming up with a little prize or some kind of contest or something coming up. as a reward for his 500 people. So we have a double off axis. So we have a 1.67. So it's a slow start for the day, a 0.7 out. Not what we're looking for. But again, like I said, I have not thrown for the last few days. Friday was the last one. Hopefully that accident was not from you, Churro. So stay safe, my friend. Again, we're going to go with a $15 pass line. We're going to go with a $3 craps check. Stay safe and drive safe. Okay, and we have all bets. Let's go with a 424 on the ATS, or the town bets as they call it in Crapsy. And we're going to go all bets set. And we have a 628. Easy 8 will be our second point of the day. So here's our second shooter. And again, we're going to go with $100 on the outside. So we're going to go with a $25 buy 4 and buy 10. And a $25 place 9 and place 5. So this past weekend, lots of crap stuff. I did not get online to watch a lot of it, other than last night I was on Alfredo's show. It was about a 2.5-hour show last night. And it was fun. It really was. Arnell was on it. Vince or Minty was on it. American Vince was on it, and myself. And I had a lot of good conversations on there. So check that out. And we have 358, so we made our point immediately. So that was point made. And that's a decent hit for us. And that's going to allow us, even though our bets will be off on the come out, that's going to allow us to go to $18 on that 6 and $18 on the 8. So let's put that on there right now. And we can always take it off if that becomes one of the points. So all of our bets are turned off except for that pass line bet. We're going to bring our pass line up to $23. Again, we're going to kind of do a parlay of sorts. What we're doing is we start off at 15 with a $3 craps check. Our second one's going to be a $23 pass line bet with a $4 craps check. So in other words, we're recovering that $3 craps check from the first point, and we're using the remainder to add to the pass line. And we'll go to the third level if that comes up then. So we have all bets set. And let's go dice out. And we have 6612 boxcars, midnight. So that's good for the ATS. So this past weekend I had, actually I should say probably Friday, I think it was, of last week, we had just a ton of rain here in Wisconsin. And with winter, all the ground freezes. So what happens is when it rains in springtime, late winter, springtime, whatever you want to call it, all the rain water needs to find a place to go. And it happened to find its way down to my craps room. And I spent 2 hours yesterday removing over 150 gallons of water from my craps room. The drain that's located in the room is deciding not to work, and it's something I've known has been a problem for a while, but this just happened to be a lot. And I don't have any kind of pump, so here I am with a 5-gallon shop vac trying to remove the water. So it took me over 2 hours, over 150 gallons of water I removed from the room. So still looking for a point here. And that was a pass line loser. We're going to go we're going to go back down to $15 on the pass line. And we have all bets set. Morning, Dantana. Welcome to Level Up. And we have a 448 hard 8 square pair. So that is our point once again, the 8. So we're going to take that 8 bet off that we had put on just a few seconds ago. So we are now currently at a 100 outside bet, plus we picked up the 6-4, $18. We're going to take one hit at this level, and then we're going to go to 96 across. So we got all bets set here. That is never fun with the water. It was interesting. Good morning, Jen. And we got a double pitch, 3-4-7. So first two shooters are short rolls today, which is it is what it is. There's a little love romance going on right now between Chris and Jen. Good morning to both of you, as usual. So Dantana, you're in Minnesota. I'm guessing that's what you're saying on that. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Not too far from me in Wisconsin, then. Okay, we're going to go again with that $15 pass line, $3 craps check. And we got all bets set. Let's make this a little bit longer of a roll, hopefully, right on this one. The last one was 5 rolls. Ooh, that was a lot of energy in that dice. I did not like that throw, but we have a 6-6-12 midnight as a come out. That's a pass line loser. But that is the second midnight that we've thrown today. It seems like, and that did not register. I entered in the wrong number on KPI. Let's change that really quick. I don't know why that came up as that. There we go. That's the second midnight that we've thrown today. And it seems like when we hit the outside numbers, it's either midnight or it's aces. I don't seem to have the going back and forth. It's either one or the other is the dominant for the day. So that is a craps check winner. So that's fine for me. Again, we're going to go with that $15 pass line. And that's why we do that craps check during our come out, because I do tend to throw some craps numbers on the come out. And let's go all bets set. So Chris is getting ready for AC, making a trip for a few days there, I'm assuming. Oh, that's right. You have your June meetup with everybody. That's right. I forgot about that. I wish I could be out there for that. That'd be totally fun. That was a little bit short of a throw, but we have a 5-4 center field 9. Perfect. So other than removing water from the basement, our new point is 9 here, guys. Other than removing all that water from my basement this weekend, I spent a lot of time working on the ebook of the table build. We're going with a $25 buy 4, $25 buy 10, 25 place 5, and we're going to go 15 in odds on that pass line. So I worked on that ebook, and I am up to 31 pages, and I have over 40 diagrams on the table build in this ebook. It'll be well over 100 pages by the time we're done, and I'll probably have well over 150, 200 pictures or diagrams in there. So I'm excited about that. Now, it felt like a very comfortable throw, and we have a 4-5-9. So that's perfect. That was a point and point made. So I'm definitely hitting pockets here, 8s and 9s so far. And again, that's going to allow us to go to that $23 pass line. We're going to go with a $4 crap check. And we're going to put $18 on the 6, $18 on the 8. And depending on what the point is, we'll determine how we're going to be putting the money on the table. We'll also put a $25 place 9, and we're going to put all of our bets turned off during the come out here, except for the craps check and the pass line. So somehow I got $23 pass line. There you go. Tables have been rough, AC, you're saying? I know this table's been rough this morning, but hey, we're just getting started. Now it veered off just slightly to the left from our target landing zone there, but we have a 3-2-5. That's our new point. So this will be the second point of this shooter. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that $25 place bet off the 5, and we're just going to stay at that. We're not going to put any odds on for this shooter because we're already at that $23 mark for the pass line. So we're only $2 off what I would normally do. Okay, let's go all bets set. And we have a 5-4-9 center field 9. I think that's our third 9 that we've thrown today. I believe so. So that's a winner on for us. And that's going to allow us now to take all of our bets down. And we're going to go with a 96 across, not including the point. Obviously, our point is covered on that pass line. Now, this is where we need to start changing our betting scheme around. I was doing kind of a sister press, which I love doing the sister press, but I'm not collecting money fast enough. So I think we're going to try something a little bit different today. I think we're going to go with, we're going to try looking at our repeat numbers and our stronger numbers, and we're going to probably start pressing those bets up and not doing a sister press, but just doing a single. We're going to focus on the numbers that are hit and maybe do like a half press on that number hit as well as a half collect on all the throws. And we'll see how that goes today. Let's go all bets set. And we have a 516 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble. I saw that he posted a video this morning. I did not get a chance to watch it. I had a late night last night, so I slept until about 20 minutes before the live stream started today. So that was the first time that we've hit that 6 today, but we're still going to press that up. Let's go to $36 on that 6. So I know, like I said, with the ebook I was working on, I posted on my community tab a version of the intro to the ebook, and it's only part of the intro. And I noticed after I posted it, there was quite a few spell checks or spell problems. 235. Center field 5 and no field 5, and that is our point again. So that's our second point we've made on this shooter. So that's a nice thing here. So we'll be coming out again. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Navaldo. Good morning, Biff. So the question by Justice Jen is, what is RQS? Which is the same question I believe that Navaldo had last week. And I had contacted Troy at 0.7 out. Before I finish answering, we're going to go to a $37 pass line. And a $5 craps check. And then all bets will be set as soon as we hit the button. So the RQS, John, is the roll quality score, I believe. But I talked to Troy at 0.7 out, the individual who actually designed KPI. And the RQS is something that's new to KPI. And what it's doing is it's tracking the quality of the roll. So you get certain amount of points for certain things that are rolled. For example, on a come out, if you roll a 2, 3, or 12, you'll get a -1 point. If you roll a 7 or 11 on a come out, you get a +1 point. And if you get a box number and set that point, you get a 0 point. And then as you go through, the better the throw, the better the point values you'll be receiving. So you receive more points for a 6 and an 8 than you do for a 4 and a 10, for example. I think a 6 and an 8 is they go by what your probable number is. So they'll give you 6 points for that 6 and 8, I believe, and I think you get 5 points for a 5 and 9, 4 points for a 4 and 10, and then vice versa as it goes down along the line. So we got all bets set here. So hopefully that explains to you what the RQS is. I do know that the updated version of KPI, which I do not have, has it listed as something else. I think it's called a QC or QR or something like that. I forget what he called it. But he's been kind of tossing around the initials or the acronyms as of right now, and he's trying to finalize his initials that he's going to be using. And we have a 358. So easy 8. That's been a number we've been hitting today. So that was kind of a long explanation of what it is, but hopefully that is a good explanation for everybody. So our new point is 8. We're going to keep all the bets the same. We are going to put $25 on that 5, place 5. And we're going to take our bets down. So we're obviously not our bets down on the 8. So obviously now we're not staying the same. We made those little changes around there. 5-4, 5-4 hardway set. And we'll go all bet set. And another 8. 5-3-8. That's the second 5-3-8 we've thrown in a row. So definitely hitting pockets of numbers today. So those are the numbers. Obviously, we want to start pressing up. That was our point. So that's our third point that we've hit today, guys. So that's awesome for this shooter. What's going to happen now is that was a pass line winner. That was our third level of the pass line. So we're going to go back down to the $15 level on the pass line. We're going to go with a $3 craps check. So that gave us a profit of approximately $60 off of that shooter, for that series of pass line bets. Okay, and we got all bets set. And we have a 3-6-9. So we're back on that 9 for a point. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull the $15 off of the 9. Since we have the pass line down there, let's put $15 in odds. And we're going to go to a $30 8. Okay, that looks good. And let's go all bets set. So I did get 6 points. So I was pretty accurate on that. They just came back out. Troy had set that up probably about 2-3 months ago. This RQS, but they just came out with the rules for the shooting competition for the next round just a few days ago. Again, kind of a rehash. We have a 5-4-9 center field 9. And I kind of breezed through them, so I thought that that's what that score point was for that hit. So that was our point again. Wow, we're just hitting points today, big time. That's going to allow us to go up to $23 on that pass line. We're going to go with a $4 craps check. All the line bets are off. But the reason they have the RQS is specifically for the shooting competition. This is something that George had asked Troy to put together, a way to track the quality of the roll, and this is what they had come up with. Let's go all bets set. And we have a 4-1-5 this time, no fill 5. This turned out to be a decent shooter. We're only 12 rolls in on this shooter though. So we're going to take that $25 that's on the 5. We're going to move that over to the 9. So it'll become a place 9. And we'll go all bets set with that as soon as we set the dice. So, and then you get more points now when you hit points. You get more points when you hit different parts of the ATS, repeater bets, all that type of stuff. So, So that's how that RQS works. And this is our first 4 for the day. Hard 4, 2-2. Ballerina. That is a primary hit. And I think that's our first hard way for the day. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. And all we need to do is pick up the magic aces. No, the magic aces and the ace deuce. And then we will get that small. So we're going to, that was a $27 hit on the 4. Let's bring that 4 up to $30 and we'll make that a buy bet. All bets set here. And since our first 2 shooters were short rolls, I had lost a little bit of money off of those shooters. But if I was to pull all my money off the table right now, I would only be down $34 for the day so far. So we're starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. Now we need to get some repeater hits off of these bets. That was a little bit short of a roll, and the result is a double, both die off axis, and we got a 617. Both die off axis on a hard way set is not the way we want to go. So once again, we got to the point where we're at our break-even point, but we need to start collecting money now somehow, and that's where we need to figure this out. At least I need to figure it out when it comes to our betting program here. So we have $15 pass line. We have a $3 craps check. Good morning, all as well. And Biff, I had said hi already, so good morning again. Okay, we got all bets set. And 145. That is our point. Horse and buggy. So we need to recover about $200 here to get back to our break even now, because we had that much money on the table. We had that last point out. Let's do this one. So let's go to $50 buy 4, $50 buy 10, $50 place 9. We're going to go with $30 in odds. And let's see how that does. I forgot to do the ATS bet when I reset my bets. Oh well, that's gonna have to be a lesson learned today, I guess, again. Something I forget to put on here. And that was a weird throw, but we have a 325. That is our point. So we made our point and then we hit the point. Or I should say we set the point and made the point. So this is unusual for me because hitting my points on a consistent basis is something that does not happen all the time. We're going to go to a $23 pass line bet. $4 craps check. We have a 5-4, 5-4 hardware set. And for those of you just joining in, remember, last week we were focusing on, I'm glad you're not on a DP today, huh? No dolly for you. Last week we were working on the grip of the dice, which we are continuing to do this week, but we're starting to focus more on that landing zone again, something we had done in the past. But we really need to focus on it because we've kind of been getting off of point a little bit. And the dice landed and kissed. They almost a chopper toss like. And we have ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is the first three for the day. Good morning, Craig. Every point is practically a buckshot. I have been focused on the shots today, and I think a lot of that, guys, has to do with focusing in on that landing zone today. Like I said last week, we were let's go. Still looking for a point here. So we got that was a craps check winner. So we're back on $23 on that pass line. And we got all bets set. And this is our first hard 10 puppy paws. So that'll be our new point. 5-5 hard 10. That should be a safe number for you, Jen, because I don't hit a lot of 10s usually. Although last week I was, so can't say I don't do that. I see Nemo just joined in on Crapsy. Welcome. So we're going to move that $50 that's on the buy 10 over to the place 5. We're going to go with, shoot, what should we go with on that pass line? Because we have a weird number. Let's just go with the $25 pass line bet for now. And we'll go. All bets set once we get these dice set. Okay, all bets set. And starting to hit hard ways now. 3-3 hard 6. 2 trees in the forest. It's unfortunate because we do not have a bet on that 6 yet. Let's do that one. So let's put $18 on that 6, $18 on the 8, since we did have that first hit before. I should have done this already. Again, 5-4, 5-4 hardway set. And all bets set. As soon as I start increasing my bets, darn it, this is what happens here. 1, 6, 7. So maybe the dolly would be good to go to. Who knows, Jen? So we need to do a little bit of recovery here. We're down about $330 on the day. We're going to go with the $25 pass line bet. We're going to go with a $5 craps check. We're going to go with 424 in the ATS. And that'll be all bets set. So we've had a 2, 5, 14, and 6. And that 14 was a very quality roll. We had 4 points, I think it was. So let's make this a quality roll. We have 20 minutes left of shooting today. And we have a come out 7, so it's a 6-1-7. Both dice off axis again. And that was a weird one because that one actually felt very comfortable. The landing looked really good. Not really sure why that went off axis there. So that was a pass line winner. Let's do this one. So let's go to $30 on that pass line. Again, we're going to go with a $5 craps check. And we are also going with that 424 on the ATS again. And we got set the dice, and we'll go all bets set. Okay, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Nemo. And we have a 5-4-9 center field 9. So our point is 9. Again, we're kind of in recovery mode here. I'm going to go really kind of weird here. Let's do this one. So let's do a $100 buy 4, $100 buy 5, 10, $100 place 5. And let's go with $60 in odds. And we're going to do that for one roll to see if we can get a little bit of money back here. We got a 5-4-5 hardware set. And we got all bets set. And that roll went a little bit long. We hit right at the base. We lucked out because it's normally a 5-2, but this time we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That's our first mid-mo yo for the day. So we lucked out on that, but we're going to stay with those same bets for one more roll here, and we'll see what happens with that. And we'll go all bet set. And perfect. We have a 3-6-9 center field 9. That is our point. So we've been hitting points galore tonight. So that's a good thing for us. And that was a decent win. So we're going to take all of our bets down once we do the come out. Let's do this once for a come out pass line. We're going to press up to, let's go to $40 on the pass line. And that's going to allow us to do a $8 craps check. We'll set the dice at 5-4-5-4. And let's go all bet set. So if you're just joining in today, again, we are working on landing zone this week. So we're continuing our finger grip, our dice grip, but we're adding on the landing zone focus today. And we have a a 5-6 mid-mo yo. That's the second one for the day. That is a pass line come out winner. So that's going to allow us to come back down on our pass line down to a quarter because that was a win. So let's take that down to a quarter. That was our third parlay. We'll go back to the beginning. So this shooter has gained us $157 so far. So we fought back just a little bit. So we have a $25 pass line bet. We have a $5 craps check. And we should be all bet set. And we have a 415. No fill 5. That'll be our new point. Horse and buggy. So let's do this once. That is a hot number for the day. Let's pull all of our bets down. And let's go with a 96 across bet, not including a point. And let's just stick with that for now. And then we're going to start pressing the bets up as we go. So this shooter, we are in the profit so far of approximately $40. So if we can start half pressing and half pressing the number that's hit only, we should hopefully get a little bit more of a return on this shooter. And that one kind of veered off a little bit, but we have a 549. So that is a winner for us on this one. Not a pass line winner though, but that is going to allow us to bring our bets up a little bit. $21 winner for us. So let's go to $25 on a 9. Five, 4, 5, 4 hardware set. And I'll bet set. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy again. And that is our point. So this is our next shooter that we're hitting a lot of points against. So that's really cool to see. So that's going to allow us to go to let's go to $35 on that pass line. And we're going to go with a $5 craps check again. Yes. So $5 craps check. All the bets are turned off. Again, 5, 4, 5, 4 hardware set. We're looking for a new point. Jen are still here. I thought you were taking off. That's awesome that you stayed. Just a touch long, but we have a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend way on the end, Daddy Joe. That is the first one that we threw for that day, or for today. Not the first 10, but that's the first 6-4-10 that we had. So our new point is 10. We're going to move that $15 that's on the 10 over to the 5. That'll become a place 5. And again, we're going to go all bet set. You're saying goodbye to Nemo. Okay. Again, just a touch too long. We have a leaner, and that will come down on the 3. Yep. Okay, so we have a 6-3-9, center field 9. And that's going to allow us to press that bet up. That was our only bet that we have pressed up so far. That's a $35 winner. Let's bring that up to $50 now. So we're going to have a $50 9. And so far, if we lost our money, we would be up approximately $80 on this shooter. But overall, we're up $228 on the shooter. So making some money now. This is the point where we need to figure out how to get some of that money to come back to the rack. All bets set. I can tell you if we hit the 9 again, that'll be a great way to get some money coming back. The grip did not feel comfortable, so we'll set it down and re-grip it. And again. There we go. And again, a little bit long, and this time it did catch us. And we have a 617. So that was a 11 roller, so that wasn't too bad. And we only have 8 minutes left here, guys, so I think we're going to call it at that. We did end up losing $300 today, and that was basically because of those first couple shooters that were a little bit lower or slower. If you look at the RQS, the roll number 5, that last one we just had, we had 11 rolls on there, but that was only worth 19 points. And if you look at roll number 3, which is 14 rolls, that was worth 111 points. So that shows you the difference in quality of the rolls. Obviously 19 is a level that you are making money, and I did make like 40 bucks off of that shooter. But let's go over, look at our stats for the day. And again, we had a 2, 5, 14, 6, 11 roller. So we had 5 shooters today. And box numbers were above expected. Inside numbers were above expected. 4s and 10s were low today. Come out 7s were low today. Our horns were low. Fields were about expected. Hardways were about expected. And it was slightly a light side play. But guys, again, this week we're going to be focusing on that landing zone. Good morning, Randall. I'm going to also be focusing on working on that ebook this week. So hopefully we should be able to get going on that. Gen 1 enough for coffee and croissants, 30 bucks. Good. Good for you, my friend. Good morning, Marvel. And hey guys, thanks for joining in. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully. My name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours as well. Thank you very much.